Good evening and welcome back to the VR Master League. Tonight, we have an incredible show for you. 6 teams will compete, but only 3 will be winners. I am Pinch Nerve, and tonight I have the honor of leading in for everyone's favorite VRML governor, Psychaotic. And on the cams is the wondrous Wonder Team Man. Hey, Psycha, would you please tell everyone about our first game tonight?
Well, you see, Pinch Nerve woke up and chose murder, and I'm hoping that both of these two teams did as well, because that would lead to an electric matchup here between Instinct and Redshift Esports. Both of these teams, no, just kidding, I lied. Instinct actually is one of the teams that auto-qualified for the Master Tier going into this first cycle. No Master Qualifier needed for them to take their spot. However, Redshift Esports, we did see, under a different name, fight for their right to be here tonight to play against Instinct. This is their season opener for both of these squads, and it's sure to be a good one.
Well, I certainly hope so. However, how do you think Strem is going to be playing? Because, I still remember very clearly in that caster mod match when you played for the moderators, how you said that you didn't even care if Strem was on the other team. You were going to waste them. So how is that going to translate tonight?
Well, you see, Strem's fine because I'm not out there, so Instinct is going to be just fine because I'm not there. But they will have to deal with the likes of Swagward, The Law, Jay Franzel, and Single Shot, and that right there is a scary roster, even scarier than what I could provide, but I think they'll be just fine.
Well, I don't know. They're playing against Strem, Cruisin, Ender, Andy W. That is not an easy team to beat, and Instinct is a very, very good team.
Yep. 100%. I mean, these are all veterans of the league, veterans of the Master Tier. We have seen, combinations similar to this before, and it has always been a very good match. And, while Instinct may have brought in Strembitsky and Andy W going into this first season, Redshift is, kind of a conglomerate team of a bunch of different teams coming into the cycle. So chemistry factor definitely on the line, but I'm blabbering too much. Away we go into this first round. That first touch is going to go to Instinct with the first possession to Single Shot. No, stunned out. Will they get the recovery though? Yes, they will, in the form of Jay Franzel. He'll send this one up, connected with the Law with the open goal, and we know he knows what to do with those. That's it for the first 3 of this match.
Absolutely. 3 up for Redshift, and here we go. Folks, this is the Master Tier. There are no slowdowns. These teams are the absolute pros. You will see them coming out of that joust and scoring quickly. It is Cruising with the disc, passing over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky's going to take it a little forward, take some observations. Oh, geometry is in the way, and here comes Redshift. It is Jay Franzel passing the single shot behind the goal, but stunned out. Who gets it? It's Ender clearing it out. But no, Swag War is there. Swag War sends it up and over, but it's slapped out of the zone all the way into the blue bubble, on off that ding ring. And who's going to grab that disc? It is Swag War. Swag War is going to send it back out through that left tunnel via a teammate and all the way into the orange. My God, the stacks. Single shot, 3 points. What a beautiful goal.
Redshift absolutely woke up and chose violence today. That is back-to-back 3-pointers less than 2 minutes into this first round. They find themselves up by 6. But, that's plenty of time left on the clock, more than 8 minutes, in fact. Let's see if Instinct can find their answer back here and now with their second joust advantage. The QB is once again going to be Cruisin, sending this one low, connecting with Ender in the mid. The stack retreats a bit here for Redshift and then pushes again, forcing that pass over to Andy, and the quick reset back to Cruisin is good. Cruising here, playing mental games with the stack before sending it back up to Ender, but he finds his lane closed, trying to find a way through here, and he'll eventually find it in the form of Andy in the mid. Andy now crossing over to Strembitsky, incoming pressure forces the pass to Andy. Andy back to Ender. Not quite able to handle that one, and instead it's going to be recovered by Redshift.
Oh, and what a beautiful grab to save that goal. However, Ender is there, has the disc, sends it back toward the bubble, but it bounces off the shield, and we are going to see a race for that disc. It's grabbed by Swag War, who's going to clear it all the way through that right tunnel. A little bounce off the geometry there. You know how it is. Nuggets always in the way. Strem is going to go for that reset back to Andy W. Andy W over to Ender, and Ender once again is being harassed, but is able to get the disc, but no, the Law picks off the pass and sends it right back over to Swag War. Swag War resetting it to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel Once again, slowing it down, taking a look at that options over to single shot. Single shot's going to pass it down to the floor over to the Law. The Law is being pursued and gives up the disc to Ender. And Ender, geometry once again in the way, but it is going to get slapped the rest of the way through. Andy W is going to send it into the bubble, but it's picked off by Swag War. Swag War on that floor, taking a look for some options, avoiding that defensive stack there, and slowing it down, just teasing them, passing it over to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel on that right side, but Ender's coming. Nice long pass to single shot going for that shot, but no, Cruisin's gonna say, not in my goal, and clears it right back out.
Or at least he's going to try to. Jay Franzel with the read, sends this one high to single shot, and single shot, putting that one in with just one single shot. In for the 2, and now Redshift is up by 8 points. And Nerve, I'm really feeling just how comfortable Redshift is playing right now. I mean, the movement up and down the arena has been fantastic. Whereas so far, Instinct has seemed a bit more panicked. Plenty of time for them to come back, but they've got to start something here now,
Absolutely. However, they got 6 minutes left. That is forever in the Master Tier. It is Jay Franzel down to the Law. The Law creeping along that bottom, getting into that bubble, looking for a shot. No shot there, looking for a pass perhaps. Or maybe just trying to draw somebody out. Going to take the shot, but off the ding ring and out of the bubble. It is going to be recovered by Strembitsky. Strembitsky's going to clear it out upper mid, and down it goes. Single shot is there first. Single shot. No, I don't want that in my goal. I like being ahead by 8 points. It's going to send it straight down to Swag War. Swag War all the way across, bounces off the geometry. It's a free-for-all for the disc. It is recovered by Ender, who's going to send it right back into the Redshift zone. Not quite in the bubble. However, here come those stacks and players. It's going to be grabbed by Andy W, who makes the shot, but no, off the ding ring. It's going to be a fight. It's Ender trying for that shot and makes the first 2 points for Instinct.
Solid attempt there by Swag War, but once Ender got into the bubble, pushed off that nest to have that one-on-one opportunity, that was it. Instinct was going to find their first points there, and so they did, cutting the Redshift lead down to just 6 points with half the round remaining. Let's see if they can keep it up, or, more points from Redshift here just to snuff out that spark would be huge. Let's see if they can do it, as single shot sends this one over, connected with Jay Franzel under immediate pressure. He's going to lose the disc. Stunned out, recovered by Ender. Here comes Instinct once again, working this one up. Oh, the slow floater will not connect with Strembitsky, but the slap will make it connect with Cruisin. They'll send it down low, connecting with Andy W on the boot here, looking for a lane in. Oh, almost finds that pass to Ender, finds Strembitsky. Strembitsky just not able to hang on to it. Instead, bouncing out of the bubble and into the hands of the Law. He'll get this one sent low and through.
It is all the way into the Instinct zone. However, Ender is there, does not want it there. It's going to send it back out through that right tunnel, and it's going to bounce off some geometry, and single shot is there, trying to send it back, but under a lot of pressure. The Law is able to recover, pass it over to Jay Franzel, who sends it back into the orange zone, and it's in the Instinct puzzle. Jay Franzel's there, takes the shot, 2 points, and once again, Redshift Esports is up by 8.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? I'm not looking to cast this cursor. I'm knocking on wood. I'm doing everything that I got to do, but this is not the way that these hype votes and connoisseur votes seem to have been going right now. Heavily in favor of Instinct, but it's still round 1. Let's see if they can get it together here and now, as Cruisin, as the QB, takes just a second to draw out that stack before sending it to Andy. Andy up to Strem now crossing, connecting with Ender on the ceiling. He'll take a moment to slow it down, going for that reset. Oh, the stack right on Cruisin, though, almost forcing the bad pass, but it does get back to Ender, and now low to Andy. Andy firing this reset back to Cruisin. They've got 3.5 minutes left, but now they are playing with some discipline, working their way up slowly. It's going to be Cruisin making his way to the bubble, finding Strembitsky on the backboard, and that will do it. That's in for the 2, and they have once again cut this Redshift lead down to just 6 points.
Just 6 points and 2 scores, and a plenty amount of time. 3 minutes remaining. Watching these players play is absolutely amazing. Everyone should be watching this. This is just talent that blows my mind. It's single shot, sending it across to the left, avoiding that a stun there. It's Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel in that left tunnel. Going to take it across and over to the Law. The Law is going to pass it over to Swag War. Swag War back over to the Law. The Law is going to reset it back, but oh yes, single shot is there and sends it right back over to the Law. The Law is approaching that bubble, getting in there, looking for a shot, and 2 more points, bringing their lead back to 8.
That reset there made that whole play happen by backing it out to single shot, forcing that high stack pressure out to single shot at the mid. Single took them out, creating that 3-on-2 opportunity for Redshift to capitalize on. With 2 minutes remaining, Instinct now finds themselves down by 8 with its joust advantage. Let's see how they make it work. It's sometimes an Ender, but oh, the drive-by stun is going to force the turnover. No, Ender coming out of the stun, looking to make something happen, gets it sent back to Cruisin', but Cruisin' is just not quite able to find that lane through mid. Instead, now bouncing into the hands of single shot for Redshift, but intercepted by Andy off the attempted pass. He'll send this one deep, bouncing off of the sky trench there and into the bubble. Where are these stacks? Instinct has players in the bubble. It's Andy W looking to drive off the head, though, of the goalie. What a save! It's not going to make its way in. Instead, bouncing out now towards Strembitsky. He'll reset back to Ender, forward connecting with Andy W. They're going to try again here. Up looking for Cruisin', but no, off of the back wall and into the hands of Swagwar, who secures the clear.
Oh, and what a clear it is, almost all the way over to the bubble. And here is Jay Franzel. He looks for that shot. He's looking for a lane, but no, he's stunned out. Andy W is able to grab that disc and sends it right back through that mid. However, the law is back there and waiting, but no, stunned out. Oh my God, the stacks. It's going to be passed over back to Swagwar. Swagwar slowing this down. 1 minute remaining. They're up by 8. No hurry here. It's going to be picked off by Ender. Ender sends it back over to Cruisin', who takes a shot, but off the ding ring. Another try with the slap, and again, off the ding ring. Ender goes for 3, and no, off the backboard, and not even on the ding ring. It's floating back out through that tunnel. 45 seconds left. Jay Franzel's going to send it the rest of the way into that orange bubble. Who's going to get there first? It's all the stacks miss it. It's a fight. It's the competition. It's Jay Franzel with the disc. It's single shot, sending it back out over to Swagwar. There is no hurry for this team. They're in the lead. They have this round. It is the law with the disc. Again, just delaying it. And hey, why don't we just walk that right into the goal for 2 more points?
I'm still shook from the double ding. I'm gonna be honest. The rest of that play, I did not even process it. That was, you know what? It happened, and that is gonna be the final points here in this first round, going 14-4 in favor of Redshift Esports. Definitely not the outcome anybody was expecting, but my goodness, what a round for Redshift there. I said it before, I'll say it again. The level of comfort and discipline and just calm, collected that we're seeing from them right now as they work their way up and down the arena, as they apply that stack pressure that's been forcing bad passes for them to capitalize on, is fantastic. And they have absolutely shown that they are here to compete with Instinct tonight. My only hope for Instinct, because I'm a caster and always won around 3, is that Instinct takes this minute here to collect themselves, go into this next round calmer, because if even half the number of turnovers they had there, we're going to see a very different round 2.
Absolutely. I believe Instinct played. No, it was not Instinct that played last night. I was going to say, you know what? Maybe they're just a little not quite warmed up. It is the first game of the season for them. So, hey, you never know. And you know what? We're watching a master tier game. And one of these teams that we're watching, or maybe both of them, will make it all the way to the Season 7 finals. And if they do, well, maybe they'll make it to the grand finals. And something really special will happen with the grand finals this year. Psycha, tell us all about it.
I would love to tell you all about it. We are going to see the NA Season 7 Echo Arena Grand Finals live in Denver. Tickets are on sale. I don't know the URL off the top of my head, but if you look through the announcements channel, I promise you'll be able to find it. It's going to be a good time, guys. Even if you are not these master players that are going to be at that event, I promise you, spectating these events, so fun. You don't want to miss it. And we also don't want to miss this round 2, which is getting started here and now. First touch this time is going to go to Redshift. And with time to spare, actually, Swagwar getting a hand on it there before sending it up to Jay Franz on the floor. Jay Franz working his way in. Oh, connecting with the law on the backboard to get the first 2 points of this second round. They are bringing the heat here as well.
So clean, so clinical. It doesn't even look like a competition watching them do it. It just happens. It's magic. It's beautiful to see. However, it is now an Instinct joust advantage, and they are at least as good. It is cruising to Strembitsky. Strembitsky's going to pass it down to Andy W. in that left tunnel there, and a little competition there with that. With the Redshift stack, it's going to be over to Strembitsky. That stack is being held up. Makes the shot. Oh, what an incredible save by Jay Franzel. However, Ender does have the disc back. It's Andy W below and 2 points, and it's a tie game.
Oh my goodness, what a save there. But I mean, Strem made sure that that shot from Andy was going to go in, taking care of the goalie, not making that mistake again. Good work there from Instinct as they get themselves up tied 2-2. And it seems that we have a timeout come through. I do not have Spark open because I am an amateur and this is my first cast. It's Redshift taking a moment maybe to collect themselves after that goal from Instinct, shaking in their boots right now as they are tied 2-2. I'm sorry.
Hey, Psycha, as everyone's favorite governor, can you tell us about those timeout rules?
I would love to tell you about the timeout rules. So, guys, if I see one more person ask here how long a technical timeout is and can they have 15 minutes because somebody's headset isn't charged, I'm going to be sad. Let's not make Psycha sad. If you have to take a timeout during running game clock, you get one of them, and it is up to 5 minutes. The only time it becomes 15 minutes is you are looking for a ping-related sub, or you are trying to call a mod to your match for ping-related reasons. I usually leave that one out. I remember this time. Go me. All right. Hey, we're getting back into this round, though, Pinch. Take us away.
All right, it is Andy W. who ended up with that disc. Gets over to Strem over to Ender in the bottom of that bubble, trying to avoid the harassment there. Andy W. in the goal, 2 points, and now Instinct is up by 2.
All right, and Blackhawk playing games in the chat, asking me how long a technical timeout is. That's an IRL, buddy. I can't get mad at them. It's fine, though. All right, here we go, though. Instinct is up 4-2 right now. Let's see how Redshift answers back. This is the first time that they have not had the lead. Let's see how they handle that added pressure. Single shot, just slinging this one all the way through, off of the trench, off of the shield, into the head of Swag Ward, who headbutts that away, and that's going to be a turnover for Instinct as they recollect. It's Cruising and Strambitsky together, getting this one sent through low. No, just kidding. Taking some bounces off some geos. This is going to be recovered by Redshift instead. The Law sending it to single without a shot lane open, but has Swagwar. No, what a jump there by Cruisin. Excellent defensive read, forces this one out of the bubble and forces the reset.
And it's the Law with the disc, sending it down to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel juking around on that geo. It's over to single shot, and then the back of the goal. It's a tie game. Wow, a handoff and score.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. And now we are tied up at 4-4, not even 3 minutes into the second round. So maybe we will get that round 3. Knock on wood, because I've cursed literally anything I've ever called in my life. Here we go, though. It is going to be Instinct. Cruising coming out strong as the QB works his way to the bow with a little time and space to work with. As that stack goes left, he'll send it right. It's up into the hands of Andy W. And Andy now firing this one through the mid. Oh, connecting with Strem looking for the mail slot. Oh, but no mail delivery today as that goes off the backboard into the hands of Jay Franzel. And he will get this clear. No, I'm kidding. He will not get the clear. Cruising is hiding there. Even I didn't see him, and I can see the whole flipping arena. He'll send this one over to Andy. Now up to Strambitsky holding here for just a moment to set up Instinct. Swag War coming up behind him, forcing this pass high to Ender on the ceiling. Ender looking to drive in. No! Finds the ding ring instead, but they'll have another try. Cruising getting one more slap to send this one over, but intercepted by Jay Franzel here for Redshift.
And it is Jay Franzel sends it out through that left tunnel just before getting stunned. Strambitsky is able to intercept that little throw or clear over there and is taking their time. It's going to reset it all the way back to Cruisin. Cruisin's going to send it forward, but the geometry plays no favorites, gets in the way, and Jay Franzel for Redshift is able to recover. Going to take that long shot into the bubble. It's a little bit high, but the Law is there and puts it the rest of the way in for 3 points. Redshift is now up 7-4.
All right, 7-4 in favor of Redshift, but still so much of this round remaining. More than half of it, in fact. And with just a 3-point lead over Instinct, that is nothing to feel safe with. Let's see how Instinct answers back. This one's going to be handled by Cruisin once again, getting the duck under the incoming stack to send it to Strem. Strem, though, fighting with the defensive stack for Redshift, trying to force the turnover, but Jay Franz gets it regardless. He sends this one up to Swagwar. Swagwar under pressure, does not get rid of it in time. Instead, Andy W gets the recovery, but not the clear. Swagwar on it once again, stunned out by Strambitsky. Strem gets back to it, though, and very wisely hits the slap reset for Instinct to slow down for just a moment. Looks like we're going to see a dribble. It gets on through, but the Law there on the back line gets the interception. He's looking for that cloud shot, but it's going to be just a bit off. Once again, recovered by Instinct, almost stolen away by Strem, but then picked up by... It is back and forth right now outside the bubble, man. I can't even keep up.
it looks like single shot, send it over to the Law. The Law is going to send it right down to Swagwar. Look at these players just zoom through the arena. It's going to be reset all the way back to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel avoiding a little competition there, but Andy W is going to pick off a pass and send it through the right tunnel. It's Strem looking for that long 3-point shot, making it. It is now a tie game at 7.
All right, that is exactly what they were looking for there. That 3-pointer, courtesy of Strambitsky, goes in for the 3. Now we are tied 7-7. Still plenty of time left on the clock, though, for Instinct to find a round 3. Or, you know what? Maybe Redshift ends it in just 4 minutes. Let's see. A single shot sends this one over to Jay Frenzel underneath the popcorn. He'll send it back over to Swagwar on that cross side. Swag now making his way up the arena through the mid, connecting with Jay Frenz once again. This is that discipline I'm talking about. Here they come up into the bubble over to the Law. The Law, though, getting stunned out by Andy W, but it's not enough to stop Jay Frenzel as well. He comes in and finishes it up for the 2.
The teamwork is just incredible. If every team played like at this level, wow. But you know what? They all can. And we're going to have an offensive joust by Instinct. It is cruising with the disc, taking their time. There is no hurry. Send it across over to Ender. Ender going to pass it forward over to Strambitsky and takes the shot. What a beautiful goal. 19 meters per second, 24 meters right in there for 3 points. Instinct is now up by 1 point.
Oh my goodness, that was huge. And now with this 1 point difference, that could very well haunt us for the rest of the round. Let's see how this plays out. Single shot sending this one all the way through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Off of the back wall, almost in, but it is going to connect with Swagwar, who finishes the job with that 2-pointer. That's going to put Redshift up 11-10. Still only a 1 point difference as we start winding down toward the end of this second round.
We have 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Still plenty of time, but it is certainly time winding down. It is an Instinct offensive joust. It's going to be grabbed by Cruisin. Cruisin's going to send it up and over to Ender. Ender's going to pass it down toward that left tunnel for Andy W, and Andy W is going to send it right back to Ender. Ender sends it forward over to Strembitsky, who takes the shot, but no, off the ding ring, and is recovered by the Law for Redshift. Redshift is intercepted, however, by Cruisin. Cruisin's going to bring it right back into that blue side, over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky up to Andy W, and 2 points, and now Instinct has that 1 point lead.
You know what, Agent Victoria, I couldn't have said it better myself. Nerf Strembitsky, he's too powerful there. Eyeing up that cut from Andy on the way in. Excellent work from the entire Instinct squad right here. And now they find themselves up by 1 point with less than 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if they can hold this lead. Single shot, sending it over to Jay Franz, working his way through the mid. He'll fire this one cross, looking for the teammate, and will connect off of a bounce and a jump. But hey, if it works, it works. The Law now sending this one back over to Jay Franzel, working his way up into the bubble. Who's going to push? Oh my goodness, Jay Franzel finding single shot on the way in, threading the needle through the defense there to secure that 2-pointer to get their lead back, but it is only just 1 point, and we have been back and forth for the last 4 volleys.
Wow, we have 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining, and it again is an Instinct offensive joust. Instinct is only down by 1 point. It is cruising over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky is going to send it over to Ender, and Ender waiting for his teammates to catch up and give him some options. However, if he can walk it in, why not? Over to Andy W. Andy W is going to try to get it back over to Ender, but it's back to Andy W. 2 points. And once again, the lead has changed hands. It is now Instinct 14, Redshift 13.
My heart can't handle this, man. It is just a 1 point difference, and here comes Redshift. If they score on this drive, we will be done in 2 rounds. If they don't score, or if Instinct finds more points, we're going to a round 3. The Law sending this one through, connecting with Swagwar. Swagwar has that high pass, finding Jay Franz on the way in. What a save by Cruisin! Oh my goodness, very well may have just saved round 2, but they're not done yet. Single shot sending this one back to the Law. The Law firing it forward, connecting with Swagwar. Now down low to Jay Franz. Jay Franz on his way in off of the boot. Oh my goodness, still moving. Strambitsky determined to break this one up, and does so as he gets the slap up to Ender. The stack following this one up. Andy W with that 3-pointer just sealed the deal. Instinct takes round 2, and we're gonna see a round 3, Nerve.
Oh my, I cannot believe what I just saw. Wow! Yes, we are absolutely going to get a round 3. We are going to find out which one of these teams wants it the most because the first 2 rounds don't matter anymore. It is all about now. It is all about round 3, and both of these teams are fighting hard.
Yeah, I mean, they absolutely are. We saw the same cool collected play from Redshift, but it seems like Instinct really woke up in that second round. They started connecting on more of their passes, more coordination on the defense, and getting those stacks together when they needed to get out quickly. And once they were into the bubble, they were converting more. All of that leads to that round 2 win that now sends us into a round 3. But, you know, with how back and forth that last round was, this round 3 really does belong to anybody. As my game just crashed, so I'm gonna need you to take it from here while I get back in.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting for that initial neutral joust here, I'm going to call out our sponsors. We have HyperX, who makes all kinds of great gaming gear. Asterion Products, hey, they have floor mats that are great. These RGB mounts for your headsets are really cool. VR Cover, great hygiene and comfort solutions for your headsets. VR Wear, oh, they have all kinds of stuff. They have shirts, they have all kinds of stuff. And of course, Arma with their incredible jerseys that everybody loves. However, we now have that final neutral joust, and out of they come. It is Ender for Instinct, who's able to send it over to the left, and cruising back down over to, it looks like Ender's not able to grab it, but does slap it over to Andy W. Andy W is going to send it all the way back to Cruisin'. Cruisin' gonna slow it down a little bit here and look for those options. Look at the players just swarming that bubble. Wow, it is Cruisin' up to Ender behind the goal, over to Cruisin', in the goal, 2 points, and Instinct is in the lead.
Yeah, Cruisin' taking no chances on that one. Slam dunk in with the stunned out goalie is going to start Instinct outright in this third round, up 2-0. But plenty of time left to go. Let's see how Redshift handles this first joust advantage of this round, this final round. It is going to be single shot as the QB looking to send that one over. Oh, narrowly avoiding the incoming stack, but they do get away with it as Swag War now has this one handled. He is happy to take his time here, eyeing up those options before finally settling on Jay Franzel in the midfield. Jay Franz under some pressure looks to send this one over to Swag, but it's actually a complicated self-pass as he stuns out the stack. Good work there. Now up to the Law on the floor. Law now under a little bit of pressure, slowing this one down and backing it out. Does not like what he sees, and he's happy to play patient. We'll take just a second here before sending it over to Jay Franz, and it looks like Redshift is going to fully slow this one down with this reset.
And it's going to be passed over to the Law. The Law tries to send it up, but the geometry gets in the way, and the stack is there. It's Andy W sending it right back. It's once again a wall's in the way. It's going to be picked off by Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel is going to send it through that left tunnel over to the Law, and the Law up and across to Swag War. Swag War going to bounce it around, and it's not caught by the Law, but it is picked up by Cruisin'. Cruisin' tries to send it up, but the stack was not ready. Jay Franzel's able to pick it off, sends it to the goal, and it's a 3-point goal. Redshift is now up by 1.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. That was an incredible defensive read from Cruisin', getting the stun there on the Law to force the turnover. They just were not able to coordinate how that stack was going to get through mid. All good, though. Redshift now finds themselves up by 1 point. So much time left to go. Let's see how Instinct answers back. It starts with a QB pass from Cruisin', going low, connecting with Andy W in the trap, who then sends it up to Strem. Strem just sends this one up into the bubble, maybe looking to sneak it back behind the goalie, but single shot says, not today. Good try, though. He'll get this pickup on the floor before sending it up to Jay Franz in the mid. Here comes Redshift. No, just kidding. They are not, as Andy W gets this one stolen away, sending it right back up into the bubble of Redshift, but Jay Frenzel is home first to get the slap on out.
And it's going to be floating in that little trap area there. Who's going to grab it first? It is the Law. And the Law, it's picked off by Strembitsky. Strembitsky's got 2 in front and gets stunned out. It's going to be grabbed by the Law once again. And juking around that geometry is able to get the disc out to Single Shot. Single Shot's going to send it all the way across over to Swag War. Swag War has some pressure, is able to send that disc over to the Law, and the Law through the right tunnel over to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel is being pursued, gets stunned out, and it's Cruisin with the disc. Cruisin's going to send it all the way back into the blue bubble, and wow, look at those stacks. It is single shot, able to grab the disc, sends it across. It's going to be grabbed by the Law. The Law is going to walk it through that right tunnel, pass it forward to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel down to, oh no, it's picked off by Ender, who sends it out, but it's not quite clear. Ender is able to grab their own pass. Wow, nice self pass, but it is picked off by Swag War. Swag War in that midfield looking for an option, sends it up and over to the Law, and the Law sends it over to Single Shot. Single Shot over to Jay Franzel behind the goal, and it's slapped out by Cruisin. Cruisin, however, is not able to get it out. Swag War grabs the disc and is going to walk it back in. And look at the pressure. Wow, it is the Law behind the goal, but no! Andy W is able to grab that disc and sends it back out through the right tunnel.
What a save there from Andy. The other goalie that was home forced him to go around the rim, and Andy was just sitting there waiting. Excellent work there from the side of Instinct, and they're going to capitalize on that too as they send it all the way down into the bubble, and Strembitsky unleashing an 18-meter-a-second shot from 3 meters away on absolutely no one just because he can.
This is the same Strembitsky whose rear you were going to kick, right?
Okay, buddy. I feel like this is unnecessary if I'm being honest. No, I'm kidding. But yes, the very same Strembitsky is now going to get Instinct up by 1. No, just kidding. Jay Franzel getting it done. Return fire with his own 18-meter-a-second shot is now going to put Redshift up by 2.
What a beautiful shot. I did not see that coming. These players do not miss those kind of shots, however. It was straight in. Off the joust, we have Cruisin with the disc and send it to the left over to Andy W. Andy W is going to walk it through that left tunnel and sends it across over to Ender. Ender is going to reset it back to Andy W, who is walking it forward, looking for those options. It's going to be passed forward and across over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky back to Cruisin. Cruisin up and across over to, oh, it looks like, I don't know who that was, but they did not catch it. It is grabbed by Swag War and sent right back out through the mid. It's not a clean throw, but it is getting through. It is the Law with the disc. The Law is, well, I tell you what, Instinct is back in their bubble. Not a whole lot of options there. It's the Law. Back to Jay Franzel. Jay Franzel throwing it down and looking for those lanes. It is passed over to the Law, and the Law is going to approach that bubble, looking for a lane, maybe a shot. It's single shot in the goal, 2 points, and Redshift is now up by 8 still, but Instinct is only 4 behind.
Oh my goodness. As you said, they are now up by 4 points, but there's still almost 4 minutes remaining. Still plenty of time for Instinct to answer back. Let's see if they can do it here and now with this joust advantage, starting with Cruisin, sending it over to Strembitsky. Strem, with that stack lurking, sends it on through to Ender, who will cross over to Andy W on the floor. Andy looking to hit them on the way in, connecting with Cruisin here. Cruisin, a little stranded there, finds Ender just outside the bubble. Oh my goodness! Ender, there's no freaking way getting to the post, unleashing the shot that goes off of the head of the goalie. Doesn't matter, in for the 3, and now this is just a 1 point difference.
What a amazing shot. And I just need to say, I have been asked to let everybody know that Psychaotic is not currently a moderator. Anyway, it is passed over to Jay Franzel, who's going to be picked off by Strembitsky. Strembitsky is walking it forward. He's going to send it up and over to Andy W, but no, it's grabbed by Swag War and sent right back over to the Law. And the Law is looking for that long shot, but no, geometry's in the way. That's okay. The stack is there. It's Swag War. Oh, it's grabbed. It's stolen away. Jay Franzel has it and puts it in anyway.
All right, Jay Franzel putting that one in for the 2-pointer is now going to get them up 10-7. Excellent work there. And now, with just a 3-point difference, Instinct finding themselves down has got to find some points here off this QB joust, or it's, you know what? I really think the momentum might be in favor of Redshift. Doesn't matter, though. Here they come. This one's going to be sent over to Andy. Andy low, connecting with Ender. Ender in the mid here, working his way around. Sends this one up to Cruisin. Cruisin now dishing it low, but that's going to be picked off by Swag War. He'll send this one up to Strembitsky. Strembitsky looking to cross over. Ooh, not quite going to connect with Andy there. Instead, bouncing down to Single Shot, who gets this one sent up to the Law, and the Law will clear through.
All the way through it goes. However, the stack is there. It is Ender with the disc and going to get it out and away from his bubble. And I can't blame him. It's going to be sent over to Cruisin. Cruisin over to Strembitsky. Strembitsky's going to send it forward to Andy W, but it's not caught. Oh, it is caught. It's stolen away and a shot, but it is a little too low. Oh, that would have been a pretty shot to tie up the game. But they can still get it here. It is Strembitsky once again with the disc. It's over to Andy W, but stolen away by Single Shot. No, Strembitsky takes it back from him, and it's over to Ender now. Ender going back and resetting it back over to Cruisin. Cruisin slowly coming forward, bouncing it off that floor for a pass to Strembitsky, and slapped away by Single Shot. Wow. Ender recovers and grabs the disc over to Cruisin. Cruisin sends it over to Strembitsky. However, it's stolen away by Single Shot, and Single Shot gets that disc away from their side.
All right, sent all the way through. 1 minute remaining. More points here from Redshift will all but seal the deal. Let's see if they can do it as the law makes some time here on this pack. Looking for some options under the double pressure before finally firing the reset back to Single Shot. Single, though, sends it on back. Oh, no, he will not. Ender with the read. Gets the interception, sending this one on through. It's got to be a 3. That's an open goal. Oh, my goodness. Ender with that 3-pointer has just tied this up 10-10 with about 10 seconds remaining left in this round by the time the doors open.
I don't even know what to say. I believe somebody just called a timeout. But wow. You can't even say anything but wow. Talk about buzzer beaters. We have what, 10 seconds remaining? The score is tied. What happens now?
Overtime. I mean, well, okay. Might be calling it too soon. Redshift is going to have about 10 seconds when they come out of the tubes here with the joust advantage to make something happen. Generally, you know, when it's this little time, we're going to see something like a headbutt or a relay or something quick where they want to get down to the other end of the arena as fast as they possibly can to try to secure the points. Because if it goes to overtime, right, that's a neutral joust. That is dangerous. We see it so often in these OTs. The first team to get possession on the neutral joust in OT is often the team that scores because they've just got to hold that possession, get into the bubble, and make something work. If Redshift can take it home here and now, not even let it get to that potential situation, obviously that's what they're looking for. And so I would assume, you know, Redshift is going to take advantage of this Instinct timeout to come up with a plan, whereas Instinct also in the tunnel right now, trying to make sure they've got everything locked down, trying to plan to make sure that we see that round 3 overtime, or you know, or maybe they get a lucky pick. So much can just happen in 10 seconds that it's not surprising to me that both of these teams are now taking a moment to sit back and plan for how they're going to go about the final few seconds of this round and a potential overtime.
Like if you're Instinct, you know Redshift is going to have that joust advantage. How do you play this? Do you come out of the tubes and just kind of stay in your bubble? Do you pursue? How do you play this?
I mean, I'm not a master player, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But if I'm Instinct right now, you're gonna keep somebody home. There's gonna be no lucky breakaways for Redshift. You keep cruising in that goal, in and around the bubble. You maybe send one stack out trying to get a lucky pick. I don't know, but we're gonna see it here and now. One last play. Let's go. Single shot as the QB is happy to just burn the clock here. Okay, maybe they're not even gonna try it. They're gonna force that stack out before sending it up to Swag War. 6 seconds remaining. J Friends in the mid sends this one over to the Law, and with the clock winding down, the Law fired the shot. Oh my goodness, Cruisin was not home. If that was on, that would have done it. But no, we are going to round 3 OT.
Wow. What a great game. 3 rounds, overtime in the 3rd round. It is anybody's game. The score is 0-0. We haven't played at all. Whoever wins makes the first score, and that's it. It's over. It is going to be Jay Franzel with the disc. Jay Franzel juking down, looking for that goal, but what a save! No, it's saved. Ender puts it in his own goal, and Redshift has won.
I'm in physical pain over that one. I'm gonna be honest. That was so close. What a save there from Ender. What coordination there from Redshift to get the stun, putting it in for the 2, and that is gonna end it. Redshift taking it in 3 rounds, in overtime in round 3. It does not get any closer than that, but a win's a win, and Redshift is going to walk away with it here.
Absolutely. And I don't want to cut this short, but we have another game to get to. We are going to be watching Ignite versus Anomaly, and it might already be in progress. I'll be joined by the one and only Aiden VR. Psycha, it has been great, and I've enjoyed the company. Good evening and welcome back to the VR Master League. As promised, we have another Master Tier match for you. We have Ignite versus Anomaly. I am Pinch Nerve, and with me tonight is Aiden VR, and once again on the cameras is the wondrous Wonder Team Man. Aiden,
still on sale for $55. I don't think that's changed just yet, but they will be going up pretty soon in price. So you want to make sure to buy those tickets now, for they do go up.
absolutely, and it's going to be amazing. Not only are you going to get to see these Master Tier players playing live, but also so many other people from VRML will be there. You'll meet the moderators, you'll meet the casters, you'll meet the production team. Maybe not all of them, but most certainly some of them. And on Ignite, we have Jaywalker, Time, Game, and Ryan. for Anomaly, before they ready up here, we have Acorn, KFC, Retro, and Swagger Nuts. Want to make any predictions on this game, Hayden?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who's gonna win here. I also don't know if we sent them already a message yet. So but yeah, I really don't know who's gonna win this one because I haven't seen Ignite or Anomaly play yet this season. So it's gonna be a first. But one thing I do know is it's gonna be very close, and it's gonna be a very good match to watch.
Well, I'm most certainly looking forward to it. These are among the best players in VRML. These teams can pull off incredible feats with the disc in this arena. And they are both readied up now, and we are going to have that neutral joust. Aiden, start us up.
But once again, these teams need no mention. Ignite and Anomaly going at it once again. Quick start from Ignite over to the right side. Now it's picked up by Jaywalker, slapping it down. That stack is there, and the stack is in game with 2 points on the board to start for Ignite.
2 points in less than 10 seconds. Can you get any faster than that? Well, I'm sure these players could if they really tried. However, we're going to see an offensive joust by Anomaly, and out of the tubes they come. It is Acorn with the disc, sends it over to the left. It's going to be, it's not caught quite quickly, but KFC is able to slap it forward too. Swagger Nuts approaching the right side of that bubble, gets stunned out. It's a free floating disc. It's Ryan who recovers and is going to try to get rid of it. Not going to try, just a little dodge work there, and gets out of the way of that pursuing stack. And it's just slowly this is amazing, just walking it right through over to Jaywalker, and Jaywalker in the top of the goal for another 2 points, taking their lead 2-4.
Ignite is ruthless as ever. They walk up that field like it's a catwalk. They do it with such style and grace, and they just get those goals in. But that coming out of the tubes, it will be picked up by Anomaly. Stolen by Acorn here. Not stolen, but grabbed. Giving it pass to the right side. Swagger Nuts now moving forward. Crossing it to the left side. KFC moving forward. Not pressured yet. Gonna go for that shot off the backboard. But it doesn't go in. It bounces off that ding ring. And Game grabs this one. And looks for a pass over to Ryan. Ryan moving forward. Passing it over to Jay. Jay now gonna go to the right tunnel. Being pressured by that stack. Gonna put it forward. Maybe going for the shot. But Retro on the back line able to grab it.
And it's going to bounce off the geometry, floating free. Ryan is able to grab it. Ryan is eyeing up that goal or looking for a pass. It's passed over to Game. Game below that bubble there, looking for some options, bouncing around the shield, takes the shot, 2 points, extending their lead to 6. Wow.
Yeah, Ignite now up by 6. Their lead keeps growing. I have to say, Anomaly hasn't really gained any ground yet in terms of scoring, but I feel like that's going to change pretty soon. Just give it a few minutes. They'll get some points on the board as they do get stunned out by that Ignite stack. It's picked up by Game. Game going for the shot off the nest. Wow, what a bounce and what a goal.
Wow. You know what? When you were saying coming across with grace, I almost want to say coming across the arena with arrogance. They're good. They know they are good, and they want everyone else to know it. It is Acorn sending it across to the left, but it bounces off the geometry. It is Game with the disc. Game over to time for another 2 points, extending their lead to 11 points with still 7 minutes remaining.
Is this going to be another season where Ignite just completely dominates Master Tier again? Because I hope, I'm going to be honest here, I hope not. I would like to see them. They did almost lose to High Voltage yesterday. So that is something. High Voltage coming back this season with a vengeance, apparently. But back to this game. It's picked up by Game, passing over to Ryan. Ryan now in the tunnel, moving forward, waiting for his team to move forward and get some wiggle room. Also waiting to get pressured by that stack. So we get a little pass over to Game now. Game moving around, trying to find Jay. Does find Jay, passing low to Ryan. And Retro gets the save, but gets Chicago'd.
Wow, and it is now 13-0 with over 6 minutes remaining. At this rate, are we going to see the M word? Well, I hope not. I want to see Anomaly coming back here, and out of the tubes they come. It is Acorn sending it over to left to KFC, but KFC is stunned out by that stack, and Jaywalker is able to grab the disc, sends it over to Time. Time gets picked off by Retro, who sends it back through the mid. Here come those stacks. Oh my God, it is Game. Game is going to walk it across that ceiling, trying to avoid that defensive stack, sends it across to the right over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker goes for that shot, but the shield gets in the way. Jaywalker recovers their own disc. It is back to Game. Game's going to send it up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker walking into that bubble. It's over to Ryan in the back of the goal. 2 points, and now they are up by 15. We still have 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, we still have so much time left in this game, and it's like we're at the end right now, Pinched. It really is. Ignite's relentless just scoring of the goal is what we're seeing right now. Coming out of the tubes now, it's picked up by Anomaly. Acorn leading the pack. It's picked up by Retro now. Retro passing to the right side. Pressure by the Ignite stack. In Time grabs it. Not having an open goal, so just going to walk it forward a little bit. Going for a pass to Game. Go for the shot, but it's dinged. In Time will pick it up to finish it off with 2 points.
Ding, no ding, it doesn't matter. They'll just walk it right in. It's like there's nobody even there. Wow. Ignite is now up by 17 points. We have 4.5 minutes remaining, and Anomaly on the offensive joust. It is Acorn sending it over to the left to KFC. KFC down to an interception to Time. And Time is going to walk it into the bottom, pass it over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker is going to send it back to Game. Game takes the shot, 3 points. And that is the end of the round. It is 20-0. Wow.
So
Wow.
Anomaly was just completely shut down.
You can't even, there's not even words for that. When
There
you
really
see
isn't.
a Mercy at the master tier level, it is shocking. It is beyond shocking. I'm in disbelief over here. I am just, my jaw, if the cams are on, you probably see my mouth wide open.
It's I don't know what to say. There's no words right now. There's none.
Oh, wow. I don't know how much time was still remaining. I don't see that on Spark. I'm sure it's there somewhere, and I just am not seeing it. But wow. You know what? While we have time, before they completely just annihilate everything, I do want to call out our sponsors. HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, VRware, and Arma. Aiden, here comes that neutral joust. Take it away.
Here it comes indeed, and coming out quick is Ignite. As usual, looks like Anomaly's playing more of a defensive play now. All kind of just hanging around the bubble, trying to make sure no goals are scored, and it's working so far. Off the head of an Anomaly player. I can speak very well. Game now picking this one up, going for maybe a pass to Time. Does find Time. Time looking for the goal, and Retro stunned out. Easy goal for Ignite.
Yes, it was. However, Anomaly has truly slowed them down. It took them over twice as long to score that one goal. It took them 25 seconds this time. Wow. On the offensive joust, we will see Anomaly once again. And coming out of the tubes, it is Acorn sending it over to the left to KFC. KFC is going to forward that along into the bubble, but it is not in control. Ryan is able to pick it off, and here we go again. Ryan's going to walk it forward, sending it across through the middle, and who gets there first? It is Game with the disc. Game avoids getting stunned, sends it over to Ryan. Ryan's going to bounce along that ceiling, sends it back across over to Game. Game behind the goal, in front of the goal, all over the goal for another 2 points.
He really did him like that. Okay. So, yeah, Anomaly with the disc once again. Gonna come out of the tubes. It's picked up here by Acorn now, passing left side this time It looks like Anomaly's trying to speed up a little bit, and it is working for them. They got to the side of Ignite, and maybe they're about to score! They did. They get the first 2 points of this entire match for Anomaly. There it was.
Yes, they did. I mean, if you're not counting the self-goals at least. And we're going to see the very first offensive joust for Ignite for this evening. I'm shocked. It is Game with the disc, sending it across to the left and over to Jay Walker, who sends it through over to Time. Time's going to send it down to Ryan. Ryan back up to Time in the goal. 2 points. 1, 2, 3. It's done. Wow.
They just get it down so fast, and they score so fast. It's I'm just saying the fact that this is happening in Master right now really just shows Ignite has been doing this for a long time, and they play together so well, and they continue to play together so well. So once again, disc is picked up by Ignite here. They're gonna clear that one all the way down. Looks like it will be picked up by Game. Game going for the 3, but it's stopped. What a save by Retro. It's picked up now by Time on the back line.
And Time is going to walk it forward. They have all the time in the world. It is Jay Walker bouncing around that geometry, looking for some options. No hurry here. They've already proved their point. It's Time into the goal. Wow. For another 2 points, extending their lead for this second round to 6 points. We have over 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes remaining.
Yeah, almost 7 minutes remaining. You know, we're not that. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Pass to the left side here, and KFC trying to clear that one really fast, but it doesn't work as Jay Walker gets a hand on it, clears it right back down. And that stack is there. Game go for the long 3. He does not miss. 11-2 now.
Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of unethical here. I'm gonna predict that Ignite is gonna win this round. Let's see how effective the caster curse really is. On the offensive joust, it is Anomaly out of the tubes, and Acorn with the disc, sending it over to the left to KFC. KFC forwards it very quickly over to Retro. Retro approaching that bubble, but is being harassed. Going to pass it over to KFC. KFC down to Swagger Nuts. Swagger Nuts, they've had the disc for a long time now. It's Acorn. Acorn back across over to KFC. KFC takes a shot, but Time just picks it out of the thin air and grabs it. Acorn is able to recover it. It's back to Swagger Nuts. Swagger Nuts approaching that bubble. Is going to send it, lose it, and it's recovered by Game. Game is going to send it back to Jay Walker. Jay Walker sends it all the way through the mid, but here is the Anomaly stack, and it is Acorn sending it right back from whence it came. But no, Ryan's going to pick it off, and we now have a tennis match. That disc is just going back and forth, and it's in the mid. It's bouncing over to the orange side, but wait, what was Time doing back there? Just in the right place at the right time. Over to Game.
I see what you did there. It was very, very nice wordplay, I have to say.
Over to Game, and Game is just toying with them. It's going to be sent back to Ryan. Ryan over to Game. Game to Jay Walker. Jay Walker in the bubble. 2 points. They're now up by 11. We have 5 minutes remaining.
You know, Anomaly did have it for quite a while. Like, they had it for a solid 30 seconds, I think. Just controlling it, passing it around. So that's something. That's definitely something. Looks like that Ignite stack now. Going for the pressure, Acorn gets stunned out very quickly. And KFC going for the long 3! Oh, the ding ring! Oh, the ding ring. It is a curse that will never be broken. Anyways, going up now. It's picked up by Acorn. Acorn moving forward, passing to KFC. KFC with the back shot. Doesn't go in, though. Looks like it will be a pass, but the pass does not connect as it's a quick slap over from Ignite. Time now having this one clearing it down forever. Oh, that's a shot.
Oh, that almost made it, and I just lost the game. My game just crashed. It is all you, Aiden.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me. Oh, Jay Walker with the dunk in the goal for 2 points. Is now 15-2. You know, it's still a game here. Someone disconnect? I couldn't tell. But looks like it will be picked up by Anomaly once again. Coming out of the tubes now. It will be grabbed by Acorn. Acorn moving it forward now, passing to the left side. KFC pressured really heavily, getting the stun off though, or getting the ender more or less. It's now picked up here by Time, who goes for that clear. The clear doesn't really go out all the way. Swagger Nuts with a quick slap. It's just to the right side though, and it doesn't go in. Instead, Time picking it up once again, trying to take a little bit more time with it and find a clear, but it's picked up by Game now. On the back is Jaywalker, stolen by Acorn, going for the shot and ding ring once again. Oh my,
Oh,
Acorn, second try,
oh
the
my.
save from Ryan. Going up now, Acorn once again, and they get a goal.
Wow, I'm glad to see Anomaly making those points, but that just was too much work. There is not enough time. They have 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes remaining. It's going to be an Ignite offensive joust, and this Ignite team is not going to make it easy for them to catch up. It is Game with the disc. Game's going to send it through that left tunnel all the way over to Time. Time's going to send it toward that goal, but not quite in there. It is picked up. I'm not sure who got it, but they were stunned out. It's Game with the disc. Game is on the outside edge of that post and juking around. Finally gets stunned out. Swagger Nuts is able to grab the disc and send it most of the way out. It is going to be recovered by Ryan. Ryan is being pursued by KFC, and KFC is able to grab that disc and sends it back into the goal.
No.
And 3 points. What a beautiful goal. And Anomaly now has 7.
What a shot there by KFC. You know, Ignite seems to be messing around a little more right now, I have to say. But Anomaly, good job on them getting those points back. You know, at least it's a few. At least it's not 0 like it was round 1. Caster Skir's really kicking in right now, though, have to say. Anyways, game to Jay. Jay moving around, gets stunned out. Swagger picking it up, going for a long 3. Oh, it's almost in just to the right side once again. Instead, picked up by Retro, going for the angle. It's a self-goal by Ryan.
Wow. And Anomaly is only 6 points behind. That is only 2 3-point goals. They can absolutely take this game. They still have time, but it is an Ignite offensive joust and Game with the disc. Game's going to go right up to the ceiling and sends it over to the right, over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker back to Game, but it is a missed pass. Game is able to recover the disc, and once again it is going to juke around, sends it across to Ryan. Ryan is on that ceiling. They're playing a top game here on that ceiling. Ryan is avoiding the pressure, is going to send it all the way across the Game. Game below the goal, but gets stunned out, and Acorn's able to grab the disc, but no, Jaywalker wants it back over to Game. Game on the edge of that bubble, looking for that shot. Oh, off the ding ring to Jaywalker. Again, it's blocked. It's not going in. However, Game is able to send it back over to Time. Time is walking in. Time has plenty of time. Take the shot. 2 points, extending their lead to 8. We have 35 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 35 seconds remaining is not enough to get 8 goals, unfortunately. But if we did get around 3, I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the same as round 1. But yeah, we have about 17 seconds left. Looks like we do get a headbutt joust from Anomaly. Just trying to get some more points on the board. As far as I can tell, at least. Looks like it does go down. It's picked up quickly by Game, passing that one down. Does go down, picked up by Jay. Jay to Time. Time with the shot, and the only goal from Acorn. It is okay, though. 10 points ahead. Ignite takes the match in 2.
What an amazing game. Folks, this is the master tier. These are the best players in the world.
Or is it?
Or, well, right now, they're the top 10 teams. So, yeah, they are. That is it for this game. We are already late for our next game. We are going to have a diamond tier match between Shepard and his Cheap and Pace. Aiden VR, it has been great having you here. Anything that we want to say here?
I have my own match to get to. I'm late. So, yeah. Enjoy, everyone. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. We'll see.
Alrighty, well, we will be right back. The game might be in progress, and I should be accompanied by the beautiful Jeep Girls. Good evening and welcome back to the VR Master League. As promised, we have one more match tonight. We have Shepard and his sheep versus Pace. I am Pinch Nerve, and here with me for this final match is the beautiful Jeep girls, all 12 of them. And on the cameras is the wondrous Wonder T Man. Jeep girls, please tell us about these teams.
All right, well, we've got Shepard and a sheep coming in on the orange side, and that's automatic. Flynn, missed to steal your goal, and Shepard, of course. And then over on Pace this evening, we have Yin, Amanda, Monkey, and Armas. And these are going to be two fantastic games, two fantastic teams in this amazing game to wrap up the evening here at VRML. I cannot believe still that we are in Season 7.
Yes, we are. And it just blows my mind that we've been doing this for so long. But look at the skill level of the players.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so update me, because I missed that last match. I was in a match of my own. Ignite took a pretty solid win, from what I understand. Yes.
Ignite mercied Anomaly in like 5 minutes.
Oh, ouch.
So I did something a little unethical for that last game. I predicted that Ignite would take the second round. I was kind of hoping that caster curse would, kick in and we might see Anomaly win, but it did not work. At least they didn't get mercied, however.
Well, Ignite doing Ignite things, right? That's kind of what we're used to from them. But this match is going to be great as well. We've seen a lot of these players on different teams last season, so it's nice to see some teams mixing it up a little bit.
You know what? I am not familiar with either of these teams. A lot of the players, I recognize the names. I absolutely recognize Automatic, and Shepard looks familiar. Armas looks familiar. Amanda looks familiar. But those are the only names I'm recognizing. I don't know if I'm out of circulation or if they're just new players.
I don't know. Well, what? Porky the Pork is inquiring about your height, Pinch Nerve.
I'm
I don't know.
5'10".
Oh, who knows? Oh boy.
What is going on?
I don't know. It appears that we are switching servers again. So hopefully we will have this in the arena pretty quick here. Pinch Nerve. All right. So I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've already spoken about it a few times, but I'm here now and I want to hear about it again. Coming up in June 3rd and 4th in Denver, Colorado is going to be amazing, and I will be there for sure. So who else is going to be around? You going to be around, Pinch Nerve?
I do not think I'm going to be able to make it to VRML Con. However, I know quite a few people are going to be there. Most importantly, the participants in the North American Grand Finals will be there live, playing to find out who is the best in North America. I'm sure there'll be plenty of casters and plenty of moderators and other VRML personalities. So, hey, it is going to be absolutely amazing. I truly feel bad that I'm not going to be able to make it. But you know what? We all have lives, and you got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely, you sure do. I am trying to get in the link right now, but we have a lot of familiar faces there in the Twitch chat. Smooth Riding, Tall Dude, Porky the Pork. Who else is in there? My goodness, Panda, Thrust. Happy to see you guys all in there. Toki, glad you guys are hanging out with us. Nate Appleton too. Glad you're here. So glad you're here. And we are bouncing right here in this game right here. Oh, no, that is not the right link. I am in a different game. So I'll be there in a minute.
They are starting, and I believe they also changed sides. It looks like we have Pace on the orange and Shepard on the blue. It is Flynn with the disc, and Flynn's going to walk it forward, and looks like they're going to pass up to Automatic. Automatic over to Shepard in the back of the goal. 2 points, and Shepard has taken an early lead.
You're going to have to keep talking for me because I'm still not quite in, but I'm sure it's great.
Well, we're going to have an offensive joust by Pace. And Out of the tubes, they will be coming. Who grabs that disc first? Well, let's find out. It is going to be Brick Rage with that disc. Brick Rage sending it over to the left over to Monkey Plaque. It's going to be reset back, but nobody's there to catch it. It's going to be a race. It is going to be slapped toward the goal, and Brick Rage is able to grab it and send it forward to Monkey Plaque. Monkey Pack? Okay, just Monkey. It's going to be sent over to Yin. Yin's going to forward it across, but it's going to be picked off by Automatic. Automatic. It's going to be forwarded to Flynn. Flynn across and down, but it is picked off by Brick Rage. Brick Rage. These multiple syllable names this late at night is just going nuts for me. It is Mr. Steal You Goal, who has the disc, passes it up to Flynn, and back to Mr. Steele. Yeah, I'm just shortening these things. Mr. Steele, all the way, going to reset it back to Flynn.
All right, and yes, we have that disc moving right into the hands of Shepard. Shepard for the goal, getting 2 more points on the board here for Shepard and his sheep. Also there in the Twitch chat, we see more familiar names popping in. Hello, Bindalin and Splice Knight. Glad you guys are joining us as well. What a fantastic match between these two teams so far. Hopefully Pace will grab a couple of points here pretty quick and find some momentum as they come out ready to grab that disc, because Brick Rage would now with it. Just going to hang on to it for a second, trying to draw that offense out. Yin with it now, looking for the pass, gonna find it across the arena into the hands of Monkey. Monkey quickly sending that one down the arena to Armas, who is just going to hang on to it. Shepard is in the way for sure. Passes that back for a nice reset to Brick Rage. Rage just hanging out, waiting for someone to attack, trying to draw them out of the bubble. Everybody is in the bubble right now, and that is going to make it very challenging to break through. So if they can find that inch, there we go. Armas with the disc, sends that one into Monkey. Oh, what a save by Shepard, sending that disc right back out again.
And it is out, it's floating, but it is grabbed by Armas, but no, stolen away by Flynn and sent all the way up and across, but Mr. Steele is not able to grab that disc. It's going to be someone, it's Monkey who grabs the disc over to Yin. Yin is going to walk it a little bit back and slow it down, find those options, and looking for those lanes. Draw out that defense, passes it over to Monkey. Monkey is taking the same approach. Slow it down. There is no hurry. There's plenty of time. Pass over to Yin. Yin approaching that bubble, but no, it's stolen by Mr. Steele. How appropriate. And it's going to be a pass over to Automatic and sent through the mid, but not all the way. Geometry's in the way. Mr. Steele is able to grab that disc and forwards it along, but picked off by Armas. Armas resets it to Brick Rage. Well, I always get scared trying to do those resets. I was like, I'm gonna make a goal of myself if I do that. It is sent through the left side all the way across, and it is Yin with the disc, but gets stunned out. And Automatic is able to grab it and sends it right back out, up and over to Mr. Steele. But no, Armas picks it off over to Yin. Yin across. Oh, off the ding ring, but that's okay. The second shot goes in for Monkey Pack.
Nice persistence there indeed for Pace, getting those points up there for Monkey. Very, very good play, and they are back to Joust advantage being on Shepard and Sheep. Shepard and the Sheep. Shepard and his Sheep as they come out quickly grabbing that disc. Mr. Steal Your Goal, gonna send that one all the way down to Automatic. Automatic just gonna hold it and back it back up as that stack's moving in, sends it to Flynn. Flynn across the arena, going to lose possession, picks it back up again, sending that one back through, back to Steal Your Goal. Steele sends it back to Flynn. Flynn gonna walk that one down. They are really trying hard to get away from that defense as they move out into that midfield area. Flynn with the disc now, moving down the arena, taking their time. Gonna send that one in, but it's gonna be off the ring and right back out again. And they are gonna have to keep trying, and that's gonna be Automatic, sinking another one in for Shepard.
Absolutely, and Shepard is now up 6-2. I love how these teams are slowing down the play. There is no massive hurry with over 5 minutes remaining on the board. And here they come on that offensive joust. It is Brick Rage, going to send it all the way across to Monkey. Monkey watching the stacks go by, and it's going to send it all the way across to Armas. Armas is going to send it all the way back to Brick Rage, who sends it forward back to Armas, but it's not caught, and it's going to be picked off by Shepard. And Shepard and his sheep now have control of the disc. It's going to be sent across over to Mr. Steal You Goal, who's going to take that long shot, but it is not in the goal. It does bounce around the bubble and right back out. Monkey is able to grab it and sends it down through up toward mid. Grabbed by Armas. Armas is going to send it forward, but there are no stacks there. But they are able to catch up. It is Armas sending it across to Yin. Yin back across, but no one there. It's floating free. Flynn is able to grab it, but Armas takes it away, sends it up to Brick Rage, takes a shot. Oh, it is not in. Monkey is able to grab that disc. I'm going to walk it forward over to Yin. Yin's going to back it up and slow it down, which is right now a great idea. Find those lanes, find your options, draw out the defense, make them make the first mistake. If they're not coming at you, you have all the time in the world. It's going to be passed over to Monkey. Monkey is going to lose the disc, but it's not in control. Monkey is able to recover it and resets it all the way back to Yin. Yin is walking it forward. Although time is starting to become a factor, there's 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, and they are still down by 4. Yin walking it back and passing it forward over to Armas. And I need to take a breath.
Armas crosses the arena over to Yin. They are just holding it for so long. It's wild. Armas with the disc, going to sink that one in. Getting some more points up on the board for Pace. They need another goal. They don't have a whole lot of time here. They are down to, 3 minutes? And they're down by 1 goal. This has taken them a couple of minutes to get some points on the board. So hopefully we will see a pretty quick response here to move through with, getting into that second round. That's going to be a quick pop down from Steal Your Goal, but it's going to be intercepted by Armas. Armas going to send that one in, but Steal Your Goal is there. Going to send that one right back through the tunnel, bouncing all the way down the arena and into, oh no, great scoring position, just did not pan out as expected, and that is going to be the clear with Monkey sending that disc all the way back down into the blue end. Gonna have to stack to get to it. It's going to be anyone's disc right now as it's Yin picking it up, but steals it and sends it right back through all the way down into the orange bubble. Yin gonna pick that one up, turning it right back around, sending it out into the trap area. Very nice stacks coming in from the Pace side right now. That Yin Armas stack looks fantastic and very quick. That disc is coming right back down into the bubble area where Armas picks it up, sends it back for a reset to goal. Oh, wow, that was a mistake. But hey, it worked out, and that is okay. Brick Rage sends that one over to Armas. Armas going to send it back for another reset to Yin. They only have 1 minute and 47 seconds left on the clock.
And it is Armas with the disc, has a stack partner, looking for that, maybe a dribble. No, it's going to be passed all the way over to Brick Rage. Brick Rage back up to Armas. They're in scoring position. Do they take it? They takes a shot, but it's low. It's grabbed by Shepard and sent out of the bubble and through the mid. However, the stacks are coming. It is Yin once again with the disc. Going to forward it across, but picked off by Flynn and sent back the other way into the orange bubble, into the goal for a 3-point shot. Shepard is now up 9-4. And there's only 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot of time when it's taken them a good number of minutes to get points on the board. Hopefully Pace will respond pretty quick right here and not hold it for too long. Brick Rage, very nice pass down the arena, but it's going to get stunned and stolen by Mr. Steal Your Goal again. Turning that disc around, moving right into the bubble, going to send it back a little fancy, not quite going to connect, down to Flynn. Flynn to Automatic moving in, but what a save! Knocked right back out, and Armas going to make that clear, trying to get that disc all the way out of their bubble. It is anyone's. Oh, nice shielding work indeed by Yin to avoid those stuns.
And it is Yin sending it through the mid all the way across. There's nobody there quite yet. Armas is able to grab the disc and is forwarded across over to Monkey. Monkey's going to send it across, but their teammate is not quite in position. It is picked off by Automatic and sent back, but Brick Rage grabs it, sends it over to Monkey. Monkey's in the bubble, sends it across, but slapped right back out of the bubble. However, Brick Rage is going to send it right back in off the backboard, but no, it was saved by Shepard and sent out of the bubble, out of harm's way, and Shepard is going to take the first round 9-4.
Very nice play. Hopefully round 2 will be a little bit different because, you know, I would love to see a round 3, especially coming in a little bit late myself, but that's just how it is. And I love third rounds all the time. So by all means, you guys keep it up. Also, I want to point something out. I was watching the Twitch chat earlier, and some of the players were talking about not having a team. And then somebody said, maybe we should make a team from the Twitch chat. And I thought that's actually a fantastic idea, or at least get together and play some and see if your play styles coordinate and match up. And you know, you never know who you might find that you get along with in the arena, and you might build some fantastic chemistry. So, Jittery, I do see you there. Hello, I saw you say hi earlier. Glad you're here for this fantastic match.
So if you create a team from Twitch, would that team name be like the Twitchers?
Right? The live streamers. I mean, there's numerous things you could do with it.
What a great name, the Twitchers. I kind of like that. It looks like we are down
Twitches.
a player. We're down a player on the Pace team. I do believe they've also called a timeout. For those who don't know the timeout rules, and a lot of people really don't know them. In between the rounds, the game stops for 1 minute. You can extend that by an additional 4 minutes so that there's a maximum of 5 minutes between each round. Either team can do that, and either team can do it between both rounds, or all 3 rounds if they so choose. However, if the game clock is running between scores, each team is only allowed 1 timeout, and that timeout cannot be for more than 5 minutes. There is only one exception to that rule. If you are having ping issues, and if somebody creates a ping cap related ticket, that timeout can be extended so that the moderator has a chance to come into the game and look at the ping caps. However, if you don't create a ticket and your timeout's more than 5 minutes, the other team is able to stop your timeout and continue play of the game.
So the technical timeout that used to be there, that everybody would call their technical timeout, is no longer a thing. You just have that 5-minute timeout that you can use for anything. You can go get a drink of water. You can, swap out a player, whatever you need to do. That is essentially your technical timeout, unless you open a ticket for ping issue.
And I do believe we have a different player. We have an Amanda on Pace. I don't believe that name was there before. So they have swapped out a player. And that kind of brings up another point. You're not allowed to have 5 players in the arena. However, if the game clock is stopped, you can bring in a 5th player for no more than 30 seconds and only for the purpose of subbing in a different player. So don't bring people in. Don't even have them in spectate. Just keep them out, play it safe, don't get in trouble. The other team will have a Spark recording, and yes, you can have Spark recordings without permission. And if they make a ticket, it would really, really be miserable if you lose a game that you actually won because of a technical violation of the rules. So just play it safe.
Well, hopefully we will get right back ready in just a second. They are. I heard the countdown start clock starting, but not yet. So I don't know. In the meantime, we shall touch base on our incredible sponsors. We have HyperX Asterion products, VR Cover, VR Wear, and Arma, and they do great things for us here at VRML, so make sure that you support them. And yeah, we are ready. We're going right back in.
Well, this is great. And as well as our sponsors, I'll also call out to the moderators and production team who also do wonderful things for VRML. It is Pace who knocks that disc on a headbutt all the way over very quickly. Armas has the disc. It's going to send it into the bubble over to Brick Rage. Brick Rage backs it out a little bit over to Yin. Yin is definitely feeling some pressure. Passes that disc over to Armas. Armas loses the disc, but Amanda is able to take it. Takes the shot. 3 points. Pace is in the lead.
Wow, what a different turnaround from round 1. They are on the board with just 30 seconds in. Big change from that first half. It took them a good minute, a good couple of minutes, in fact, to get on the board. Joust advantage now going over to Shepard and his sheep. Mr. Steal Your Goal going to send that one quickly down into the hands of Automatic, who's going to relay it down to Shepard. Shepard across to Flynn. Nice back to a reset for Mr. Steal Your Goal. Oh, trying to get to it, can slap it, gets a hand on it for a moment to send that one back to Automatic, but it is intercepted, stolen, and stunned by Armas. The Armas Amanda stack trying to get to that one. It's going to be Armas picking that one up, sends it down, almost into the goal. Not quite. There we go. Amanda slaps that one in for another 2-point goal.
Hey, if you don't make it the first one, try again, and it will eventually go in. And most certainly did there. We're going to see another Shepherd joust advantage. And here come the Shepherd and his sheep. Out of the tunnels, it is Mr. Steal Yo Goal. I wonder if he's a goalie, or she, or they. And slowing it very much down, feeling no pressure. There is a stack there, but not pushing. Over to Automatic. Automatic back over to Flynn. And Flynn in that tunnel is going to reset it back to Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele is going to send it up to Flynn. And Flynn on that ceiling, getting some pressure. Over to Automatic. Automatic sends it forward, but picked off by Yin. Yin is stunned out, and Shepherd is able to grab the disc, sends it back over to Flynn, and Flynn resets it back over to Mr. Steele You Goal. And over to Flynn. Flynn again sending it back. A little bounce off the geometry, but is caught. Flynn is there. Flynn grabs the disc, walks it into the bubble, passing it behind the goal to Shepherd, but not in. It's Automatic with the disc. Automatic behind. What a beautiful save by Brick Rage. Over to Amanda and out the right tunnel.
Yep, and that disc is quickly grabbed by Amanda, moving right in, sends that one down and into the goal via Yen. Another couple of points there on the board for Pace, and my goodness, they have mixed things up here in this second round.
They most certainly have. I tell you what, this Pace team is a different team than we saw in round one. A very different team. Is it the one player change? Is it a chemistry? I don't know. But Mr. Steal Your Goal has that disc for Shepherd. He's going to send it across over to Automatic, and Automatic is going to send it down to Flynn. Flynn's backing it up to Automatic, who sends it forward over to Shepherd, who resets it back, but nobody's there. And there is the Pace stack chasing that disc. Are they able to get it? Absolutely. It is Armas sending it into the bubble to Yin. Yin's going to go for that shot, but it's behind the goal, and it's picked off by Automatic. Automatic taking their time, juking on the floor, is going to pass it across over to Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele is going to forward it to Flynn. Flynn's going for that long shot, but no, it's not going to go in. It's going to bounce in and out of the bubble, and Yin for Pace is able to recover. It's going to try to reset it, but it's a missed pass. Armas is able to recover, stolen by Mr. Steele You Goal, and Armas is able to get it back and out through that right tunnel. But oh, look at the stacks coming in. It is Flynn. No, stolen by Amanda. Amanda pushes it in for another 2 points, extending the Pace lead to 9.
6 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock as Shepherd and his sheep once again have joust advantage. I'm watching the Twitch track, and everyone's saying Amanda definitely cracked. Absolutely. Yes, Amanda is very cracked. Mr. Steal Your Goal sends that disc quickly down to the hands of Automatic. Automatic going to send it right back for a nice reset. Send back down again to Shepherd, who's going to cross the arena, but not quite going to connect. Maybe a miscommunication, not quite sure, but it is picked up by Mr. Steal Your Goal, who's going to cross that one down into the hands of Shepherd for the goal, getting them on the board here in round 2.
And it is good seeing them on the board. We have a game. We have a round 2. We are now going to see a Pace joust advantage. And out of the tubes they come. It is Brick Rage with the disc. Brick Rage is getting pressured, sends it over to the right, up and over to Amanda. Amanda was feeling that pressure. The disc is stolen away, but Armas takes it right back. Armas is going to send it back and reset to Brick Rage. It's too close to his own bubble, in my opinion, and it's going to be passed over to Automatic, but stolen away by Yin. Yin's going to send it forward, and it's kind of slow floating. Amanda is able to push it forward. Brick Rage and over back to Yin. Getting a lot of pressure back there. It's going to get reset to Armax. Give it a little bit of breathing room and some passing options. Draw out that stack, and it's going to pass over to Brick Rage. Brick Rage over to Armas. Armas once again dodging that stack, sending it forward to Brick Rage. Into the goal. 2 points. Pace is now up 11-3.
Incredible play here by the Pace team. Definitely setting a pace here in round 2. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left on the clock. A nice solid lead. They definitely need some points for Shepherd and his sheep. But you know what? If they don't get points in this round, that's okay. We're going to go to round 3. That is going to be a quick joust, sending that disc all the way down Shepard's hands as they do get stunned out. Armas going to return that one, sending it right back into the hands of, and it's now with Flynn. Flynn going to cross back across the arena and up again. Armas slabs that one forward, sending it all the way down into the bubble, but defense is moving in rather quickly. That's going to be Shepard with that disc right now, hanging on to it, waiting for someone to approach him, and that is going to work. Brick Rage now with that disc. Sends that one high into the hands of Amanda. Amanda moving right into the bubble, but across it and be a little bit wide, not quite going to connect, but Brick Rage there again, sends that one down to Armas. Armas down to Amanda, is not going to connect, and that is going to be a clear by Flynn.
Out and through that in that upper trap area, we have 3 Shepard players there. One of them grabs the disc, sends it across to Flynn, going under the goal for a beautiful 3-point goal. And they're only down by 5 now, and there's still 3 minutes remaining. Hey, 2 3-pointers here, and they can take this lead. However, pace is not gonna make it easy at all for them. On the offensive joust, it is Brick Rage at the disc. Oh, and it's stolen away by Flynn. An easy 2 points. And now Shepard is only down by 3.
What a return for Shepard and his sheep. Joust advantage going back over to pace right now. What a turn of events. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. They are just down by 3 points. 1 good goal. Brick Rage with that disc, gonna send it down to Yen. Yen gonna cross to Armas. Armas back to Yen. Yen gonna send that one through into the hands of Amanda, who is getting stunned out, and man, they are all over Amanda there. That disc going right down into the hands of Brick Rage, though. Brick Rage sending that one back for a reset, trying to get it to connect. Not quite gonna happen. Yen gonna have to run it down. Yen does run it down, grabbing that disc, sends it across to Brick Rage. We're going to slow it back down again. That worked so well in that first round. Down to Amanda. Amanda for the goal, and they stretch that lead. 13-8.
It is 13-8. I have to wonder in that Shepard staging area before they joust if the conversation is going something like this. Stun Amanda. Keep Amanda stunned. Because I'll tell you what, they have certainly made a difference. It is Mr. Steal Your Goal with the disc, sending it over to the right, over to Flynn. Flynn forwarding it over to Shepard. Shepard approaching that goal, only a 2 in front, sends it across to Automatic, behind the goal for 2 points, and it is 13-10. But there is not much time remaining.
There is not. Just 1 minute. But you know what? 1 minute is a lot of time in Echo. And I have faith that Shepard could come in right now and get a nice 3-point goal and take us to at least an overtime. We'll see. Brick Rage with that disc. Gonna just hold on to it as that stack stays in the midfield area. Gonna send it right back to Brick Rage again. Gonna try that again. It is working. Ooh, that one was a little bit low and not quite gonna connect. We're gonna see a reset back to goal. Brick Rage sends that one down to the hands of Yen. And if they could break that right now, snatch that disc and get it in the goal, we would be all set. That disc is going to be all the way down into the blue bubble where Automatic grabs it. Automatic just going to hold on to it, sending it across to Mr. Steal Your Goal. They really need to move this disc quickly and get it all the way back down there. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
That's okay, because you know what? This is only round 2, and if Pace wins this round, Shepard still has a chance in round 3. We're down to 10 seconds remaining. It is Flynn bouncing it off the geometry. It's a free floating disc. It's Brick Rage going to send it back. It's floating. It's a chase. It's a bunch of stunning, but there's no scoring points, and this round is over. Pace has taken it 13-10, and we will get our round 3.
Yay! That's awesome. Okay, so I was taking a second while we were finishing up that last little bit there to do a little research on these teams. A lot of them are names that we know, or players that we know at least, maybe under different names, but they are Diamond 2 and Diamond 1. Shepard and his sheep coming in Diamond 2 right now, and Pace coming in at Diamond 1. So I'm not terribly surprised by their rapid movements and their on-spot goals. So, yeah, good stuff.
You know what I have been missing all night tonight? I have not seen a single hydrate. I have not seen a single word sneak. And I've been eyeing the Twitch chat. I'm not paying really close attention to it, but it's kind of highlighted when there's a word sneak or something. I haven't seen any. I don't know if it's because, oh, they're not enabled.
That
Oh,
explains it. But you know what
ah.
was predictions. Predictions were on, so yeah. And Coda goes to saving up the channel points for cast because definitely want to get those matches cast. So yeah, save them because the more you watch, the more you earn, and that's how you get those cool things done.
Is cast my match enabled?
Well, not
Well,
right now,
certainly.
but as long as you're collecting points, it doesn't matter. Tall Dude also collecting, gambling those points, I see. So, no, I don't think any of them are right now, but you can still grab them and you can still collect them and you can still predict and win. So that's where we are. Third round starting right about now. Flynn gonna quickly grab that disc, sends it down to the floor and into the hands of Steal Your Goal. Oh,
Oh,
no. And off the ring and back out again. Flynn picks it up, sends it up to Steal Your Goal again. They only have 2 players down here, but hey, that is all you need when you shoot like that. And they are on the board first here in round 3.
and they are also down a player. I only see 3 players for Shepard and his sheep, and that might explain the timeout that they are taking. I'm not sure if they had a disconnect or what happened here. Well, obviously they had a disconnect. Um, so we will have a intermission on the game, and you get to hear Jeep and I just chatter.
Coda has, by the way, redeemed a fake hydrate. So I'm going to actually honor that with my water. Thank you,
Thank you.
Coda.
I
We
really needed
appreciate
that.
it. Oh boy. Wow, what a great night. You know what? This week has been phenomenal. We've had so many games that we've already gotten to cast and it's this is shaping up to be a fantastic season. If the remainder of the games that we pick up this week are any indication of weeks to come, it's going to be great. It's 15,000 points, Tall Dude, and I know it sounds like a lot, but the more you watch, the more you earn, and you'll have those points in no time.
I can tell you for certain, obviously I'm pretty much always in the Twitch channel while I'm casting. If you're always watching me cast, you will collect an obscene amount of points. If you combine that with always watching every game that Jeep Girls casts, you'll be able to cast my match every week. I mean, wow.
Oh, and we love you seeing you guys in the Twitch chat. Coda, I see you down there. You earn channel points and you get to listen to the wonderful casters. Thanks.
Well, and you
Uh,
also get to listen to Jeep and myself.
right, exactly. We love seeing familiar faces and familiar names down in the Twitch chat. We like getting to interact with you guys, and when we see you coming in and saying hello and being nice and supportive and encouraging these teams, we love that too. So we get to engage with you, and we get to, you might just be a name for now, but hopefully in June you'll become a face as well, and you're always an echo unit to us. So by all means, keep hanging out with us. The more the better, and we have a good time.
Absolutely. And to answer the question, yes, I really do have a pinched nerve in my left side of my neck, kind of shoulder area, and it is actually preventing me from playing, which is extremely unfortunate. I did try to kind of ignore it toward the end of season 6, and it only made matters worse. So now I'm kind of banned from the headset, but that's okay because I'm still here casting. And honestly, this is at least as much fun.
Yeah, it is at least as much fun. I do have those moments sometimes where I think that I enjoy casting more than I enjoy playing, but that's okay.
I get to cast 3, 4 games a night if I want. I get to see some of the most incredible players and be part of their game. In a way, I am, we're literally part of their game. It is amazing. There is no higher privilege than being able to cast these games. And then for you folks in the Twitch channel to be able to bring this to you and have you, appreciate it, that makes my day. It just completely makes my day.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's fun. Fun. Definitely fun.
Who is being
Well,
adorable?
um,
Coda Ghost, who's being adorable?
they were slow dancing in the orange spawn room.
Oh, I'm
I
not watching
I
that.
think I, I think that's what was adorable.
I am not watching the Twitch. Okay, now I'm watching the Twitch stream, and I'll get to see if they're dancing again. Looks like we are on the blue side. Oh,
Oh,
here
and you
we
know
go.
what? Another fantastic person has popped in here, Jessica. Hello, Jessica. We're so glad that you were joining us for this fantastic match. Love seeing you guys. Vitality saying it was adorable indeed. So yeah, you know, you never know what these players are going to do. Sometimes they can be extremely funny and very entertaining, and you know they have a good time, and that's what's important. If you're not having fun, then why are we doing it? So we should always have a good time and enjoy the game and enjoy each other's company because that's what makes it good.
Hey, Automatic, I see you in the Twitch chat. Shouldn't you be playing? Come on, back in the game. I hope everything is okay with your teammate and they are able to reconnect. I definitely want to see you guys coming back and taking that last round. Of course, I want to see both teams come back and take the last round. Unfortunately, only one team is going to be able to win, so I want it to be both.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. If we could have ties, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
So, if Shepard is gone, oh, do we just have a bunch of loose sheep?
We have
Oh,
sheep.
it sounds
Yes.
it sounds like we're restoring the game and undoing the pause. We're going to be playing 4v3. Shepard and his sheep are down a single person, and we just have the sheep. It is Brick Rage sending it over to the right. It's going to be grabbed by Armas, sent right back to Brick Rage. Brick Rage forwarding it over to Yin, and Yin bringing it forward, and it is not caught. It's going to float into that bubble, and Automatic is able to grab it and sends it out toward the left side.
That's going to be a little bit high, but Amanda is going to pick it up. Turning that one right around quickly, walking towards the goal. They are going to send it across to Yen. Yen for the goal. And Pace is on the board one more time here in round 3.
And we currently have a tie game. It is still 4v3, but the sheep, Shepard and the sheep, are going to have that offensive should I just call them the sheep now? I don't know. Out of the tubes they come. It is Flynn sending it over to the left. It's going to be grabbed by Automatic. Automatic sending it down and across, but no, picked off by Yin and sent back out through the mid. No, Flynn grabs it, sends it back. It's Mr. Steal You goal for a 3-point goal. Down to 3. That's okay. We'll score 3.
Well, I think Steal Your Goal must have seen the anger coming in from some of the Twitch users who were upset that they may lose channel points. So definitely heard that in the arena. Joust advantage going back to Pace right now. Quickly sending that disc down in the hands of Yen. Yen gonna send it right back to Brick Rage. Gonna walk that one forward, sending it quickly. Oh, right back again. Oh my goodness. And yes, Shepard is back. The sheep are no longer free roaming. Armas with that disc, they're gonna turn that one down, walking it down the arena, sends it across to Yen. Yen going to hang on to it for a second, trying to get rid of that stack as Brick Rage sends it forward to Armas. Back to Brick Rage again. I think they just want to hear their names multiple times. Yin with the disc now, going to turn that one around, walking it right down towards the bubble. Steal Your Goal is moving in on that space, but I know Yin, and he's going to juke. And that's going to be Armas for another goal or Pace.
That's okay because Shepard and the sheep are still ahead by 1 point thanks to those 3-point goals. And you can never underestimate those 3-point goals when they're going to make a difference. Because, you know, it's that extra point. It just helps. And Shepard and the sheep out of the tubes. It is Mr. Steal Your Goal sending it over to the left, but the geometry gets in the way. Armas is able to grab it, sends it back across, not in the bubble. Brick Rage is there, sends it into the bubble, up and over, but oh, a bad pass. It is not caught. Automatic is able to grab the disc and sends it right back, not quite out. It's bouncing around. It is Yin with the disc and Pace over to Armas. Armas over to Brick Rage. On the edge of that bubble, pass to Armas and in the goal for 2 points, and Pace is pacing a lead.
Definitely pacing a lead, and that's going to make some Twitch users very happy and some others very upset. But right now, Shepard and his sheep have the joust advantage. They are just down by 1 point with 6 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. This is still anybody's match. Mr. Steal Your Goal going to quickly grab that disc, hanging on to it as that stack is right there in the midfield. Sends that one across to Flynn. Flynn's going to send it right back again Those stacks are so incredibly fast that that's about the only thing they can do to get past them right now. Automatic with that disc on the floor, gonna send it high into the hands of Shepard, who was gonna send it in, but it's gonna be saved by Brick Rage. Return right back to the midfield, but Flynn is there again.
And Flynn's going to send it down to Mr. Steel You Goal, who's going to send it right back to Flynn. Flynn back to Steel, and Steel's floating in toward that bubble, sends it down, but his teammate is not there, and the disc is going to be floating free. It's going to be recovered by Armas and Pace, who's going to send it all the way across, almost to that blue bubble, takes a shot, 3 points, and Pace is now up by 4. Wow.
Quick response by Pace indeed. And, like we said earlier, this is a very different team with the swapping out and putting Amanda in. Very strong, very solid game here in rounds 2 and 3. And I expect if they keep that roster, they're gonna see some exciting things this season. That disc is all the way down, but Yen gonna pick it up, returning it right back, sending it all the way back down into the blue end of the arena. Armas moving in, gonna send it across, but it's a little bit wide and not quite going to go in. Automatic able to pick that one up, turning it around, sending it right down the tunnel all the way into the bubble where Mr. Studio Goal going to sink it in, and they are just down by 1 goal.
What a beautiful shot at the end there for 2 points. That was 16 meters per second, not very far, but at that angle, it's not that easy. We are going to have an offensive joust by the Pace team. And out of the tubes they come. It is Brick Rage with the disc. Slowing it down, maybe, maybe not. It's going to be passed up to Amanda. I keep wanting to sing a song titled Amanda. And it is picked off by Steel You Goal and over to Automatic. Automatic over to Flynn in the goal, 2 points. And once again, we have a tie game. Amanda.
I forgot about that song. All right, we have a tie. 4 minutes left on the clock. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a game. And definitely what an incredible third match. Brick Rage with that disc, gonna send it down, but the Geo gets in the way, and it is not out just yet. And you know what? Here comes a sea of blue as Shepard and his sheep move into the bubble area. Shepard with it now. Oh, not quite going to go in. Still your goal. Going to sink that one, though. And they take the lead again by 2.
Hey, if at first it doesn't go in, cram it in there again. It'll go in eventually. So we are going to see another offensive joust by that Pace team. They are down by 2. We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Out of the tubes they come. It is Brick Rage. Immediately sends it over to the left to Yin. Yin sends it all the way across to Amanda, who takes a beautiful, long 3-point shot. Wow. Pace is in the lead by 1.
Oh, boy. Times have turned from those first couple of rounds, and this to be so close. A 1-goal game with 3 minutes left on the clock. They are going to come out now, quickly grabbing that disc. Mr. Studio Goal going to hang on to it for a second. Sends it down as that stack's getting broken there in the midfield area. Automatic with the disc sends it all the way down into the bubble off the back wall. Flynn trying to get a hand on it, but just can't quite do it. And that disc is right back into the hands of Armas, sending that one through the tunnel and all the way into the blue end of the arena.
It's Mr. Steel You Goal who's able to grab that disc, forwards it up to Shepard. Shepard is getting pursued and stunned out, and Yin is able to grab the disc, sends it down below the goal into the bubble, but not in. Amanda is there behind the goal, 2 points, and Pace is now up by 3. And there is not a whole lot of time. We have 2 minutes remaining.
We do. I'm going to update PZ real quick. Round 1 went to Shepard. Round 2 went to Pace. And now we are here in round 3 with a 3-point game with 2 minutes left on the clock. Steal your goal. Going to quickly grab that disc. Sends it down. Not quite going to get it through as it bounces off of a Geo. Back into the hands of Steal your goal, who is going to send it across the arena to Flynn. Flynn looking for the best option, finds it down with Automatic. Automatic crosses quickly over to Shepard. Moving into the bubble in an open goal partially. Oh my goodness. It's a 1-point game.
It is a 1-point game. It is anyone's game. We have 90 seconds remaining. We are going to see another Pace offensive joust. What happens now? Well, we're going to find out. And for Gunslinger in the chat, it would be so much easier if it was scripted. It is Yin sending it across to Armas. Armas is going to send it right back over to Yin, and Yin's going to send it across the mid, over the top, but it's not caught. It's picked off by Shepard. Shepard over to Automatic. Automatic's going to send it down, but the geometry, once again, it gets in the way. Yeah, try to script all that geometry interfering. It's going to be picked off by Brick Rage, who sends it back into the blue zone, but it is not caught. It is finally grabbed by Mr. Steal You Goal for Shepard and his sheep, and Shepard himself is going to grab that disc. A little self to pass over to Mr. Steal You Goal off the geometry, a pass up to Shepard, and Shepard slowing it down. It's going to be a pass. I'm not sure where the disc is. There it is. Shepard has it. It's going to be sent over to Flynn. Flynn across to Mr. Steal Your Goal for a 2-point shot. And now Shepard has regained the lead.
Wow. Oh my goodness. 20 seconds left. And what they were doing, they were burning that clock down because they know that Pace can get a goal. And I don't think they took it far enough, because I think that Pace could come out quickly. Got 10 seconds. Will they do it? It's going to be Amanda sending that disc down through the tunnel all the way into the other end. But Flynn is there to make that grab. Flynn going to turn it around, sending it right back through. And oh my goodness, a win for Shepard and his sheep this evening.
Oh, yes. And it was a well-fought game and well-earned by Shepard and his sheep. But wow, what an amazing pair of teams. And I have to say, I'm glad I don't have to play against them.
Right. No doubt. Oh, what a fun night. And I am so glad that I got to wrap up my Echo evening with this match, because it was definitely a nail-biter, especially here in round 3. So.
It was, and I want to thank everybody who has come out to watch this game and all 3 games that we've casted this evening. Hey, I've been Pinch Nerve. I'm here with the beautiful Jeep girls, all 3 of them, on the cams, controlling everything you see and everything you have heard. Has been the wondrous Wonder T-Man. Thank you and good night.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.